Justin Fields hit a seed down the left sideline to Van Jefferson. Russell Wilson is out today with a calf injury. Tone, whenever you see something like this, you go 6 to midnight, pal, that's accuracy. People said Justin didn't have that. He had the ability to run, but maybe he's not as pure of a passer that he needs to be as yet. And Russell Wilson's the guy. You see some highlights out of Justin Fields on a day that's his day, you got to start feeling pretty good about yourself.
Yeah, it feels awesome. I mean, that's why you bring him in. Guy's a number 1 overall pick, okay? That's what he's going to do. Listen, I know he wasn't exactly number 1 overall pick, but that's what he is, okay? Whoever made that noise. I know why Russ got hurt. I reached out to a few people. If you've ever seen Little Giants, the one fat character was sleeping with his cleats on the night before the game in bed. Russ was doing that because he was so excited for training camp today. When he got out of bed, he wasn't used to the dorm room floors that are. Yep, exactly. So calf injury there for Russ.
He had to pee middle of the night because you're in dorm room St. Vincent. You got a public restroom. That is always the part of the dorms that you have to go back and stay. You kind of humble yourself. And in the middle of the night, you're either peeing in the bottles right next to the bed and then throwing those bottles away in the morning. Of course. Much more likely outcome. Or you're getting all the way up and going to the bathroom that's down the hall with a bunch of lights on, waking all the way up, running into somebody who's taking a monster dump in there and then kind of getting back to your room.
Bingo.
Russ had his cleats on, probably sleeping nude with cleats on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
That's
no,
why lucky it's just a cap.
Not nude. He was Donald Ducking it with just his jersey on. He had just his jersey on. No pants, and then his cleats. That's kind of what he does. But no, seriously, Justin, like getting these, it's not going to hurt. Like him getting these first team reps is not going to hurt. They were in the pistol a lot. Artie's in his. I don't think so. Artie's in his bag already. Things are very, very confident so far.
Artie is the offense coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers, formerly the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, and then the offense coordinator for the Tennessee Titans. That started this entire Kansas City Chiefs run with whenever he had Derrick Henry and Tannehill, and they had the Chiefs on the ropes by like 20 in the playoffs, and then bang, all of a sudden Chiefs come back. He gets a head coaching gig at Atlanta. It does not work.
No.
At all. Now he's back running an offense in Pittsburgh, and also he has a mustache. His mustache is back.
Yeah.
That's big news.
Yeah.
The biggest news. That's the biggest news out of camp. So far.
He had shaved that because I think he wanted to look professional for his interviews whenever he was thinking about getting back into coaching after he was fired by the Atlanta Falcons or whatever. And every time any human had seen him from Pittsburgh, they said, "Why don't you have your mustache? What happened to your mustache? What happened to your mustache?" And he said numerous times on the record, "I'm growing it back. I'm growing it back. I'm growing it back." But he wasn't, because we've seen him weeks and months later, and there was not even any stubble on his face. What he said is, once football's back, the stash is back. And if you got Justin Fields throwing dimes, Artie Smith with a stash, they're saying Najee Harris is as quick as a hiccup out there. He's in a contract year, obviously, the running back. Why not have a Pickens year? What is the deal? Are the Steelers all the way back? Well, Mike Tomlin, if you listen to him speak, Mike Greenberg called it a masterclass. Here's him chit-chatting about both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields being on the team, and both being very high profile.
Very carefully. You guys think I'm actually back myself into a corner, so you guys are going to ask me daily about the rep allocations? No way. I've been on the job too long for that.
He said, we ain't even going to be starting any drama anywhere with how many reps we're given to who and who's what. He said that Russell Wilson's going to start on the pole, which is a racing term for, I think it started with horse racing potentially. Now it's in car racing as the leader in the clubhouse, but that's only because of his experience of being able to set practices, which they did at his house. Justin Fields was there the entire thing. Steelers are handling it right, which is seemingly something we would expect from Mike Tomlin, who has the opportunity to do this for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, Tomlin was asked, how are you going to handle those reps? And that's how it started, very carefully. He had to deal with that when Kenny was there and Trubisky. So he's kind of experienced with that now on the reps and how he's going to handle that. Russ is going to be the day one starter no matter what, unless this calf thing is something. But no, everything's good. TJ looks good. Cam Hayward's practicing, not a hold in, not a hold out. That guy is there and he is practicing. Muth is the chess piece this year so far from day one in camp. Arthur Smith is moving him all around. Things are great so far. And the stash on Artie looks great. The stash there is going to lead the Steelers to the Super Bowl, and the stash on Paul Skeens is going to lead the Pirates to the World Series.
Hell yeah. Love that. Stash power.
It's all the way back.
Stash power. Thank you, Tone.